Women's Power to Heal, Mother Earth. I am Maya to worry. This is a message from the Ashtar Command from the Galactic Federation of Light, a message which I read on my timeline this morning. For a very long time, the Galactic Federation has been behind the scenes, the clouds, the skies, monitoring and assisting humanity for the time of ascension into the light. This group of light beings are here around us, helping to prepare your body and mind, connecting you with your inner guidance so that you can tune in to the higher self and divine plan. We are not lost. Cosmic memory thrives within. Each one of us has a purpose here on earth that has set forth by the divine source that lives within us. Be patient with the transitions. We are recalibrating the frequency of light and love and will soon fully adapt to this new vibration. Be easy with yourselves and patient with each other because we are all going through a massive change right now on an individual and collective level. And here is verbatim the message that I read from the Ashtar Command of the Galactic Federation of Light, and the message was called Subject Command D-Day Immediate Contact. Dear allies, family, and on Earth, we advance towards D-Day when our operations will begin more directly with your surface. We will reframe the meaning of that expression D-Day, restoring the strength of the peoples of the earth and reconnecting the dots of true planetary history, your genetics and ancestry that go beyond life on planet you inhabit. From this message of ours, public announcements about our presence and movements of our motherships and fleets for immediate contact will occur at any moment. Those who are truly within a pattern will be contacted first for the next step. The reality of this planet will change when finally we can present ourselves to everyone as a cosmic fraternity that in unity serves the entire galaxy and beyond, gathering into systems of advanced worlds technology, ready to provide more direct assistance in the structural reorganization of your beautiful blue planet, which we call Shan, and where many of our closest family members are experiencing the third density. Here is the cosmic plan. We are preparing to display with our motherships and smaller ships. As soon as we receive authorization, you will see us all over the world as a brief sign of greeting, full of love and brotherhood. The lenticular clouds are only a small demonstration of what you're about to see. Once again, we will not disappoint you. Wait for us and remember to look up to the skies with greetings, because we also greet you after more than 120 centuries of programmed cover-ups. The day is approaching when our ships will be authorized to show themselves to your world as an integral part of this reality, bringing the truth that has long been denied to everyone. It is important that you are not afraid when we present ourselves en masse, and even more so when alarms, signals sound through the governing states, announcing a possible threat in an attempt to instill fear in you as if we were something from which you should hide or protect yourselves. It is evident that they try and will try to do so, this once again, when we give the first signals, within the first 6 hours of that day. There is much agitation behind the scenes of the states, as they have been informed that they need to prepare for this event, whose manifestation can no longer be delayed, undone, or denied. The manifestation of fervent war in your world are still a way for them to shift their attention also to the fact that our presence is becoming more evident and that they need to decide whether to cooperate with us or be nullified by our forces. The distraction is the Megiddo Valley is coming to an end. Megiddo, by the way, is the Tel Megiddo in the northern Israel. The site has excavated 77 excavated layers, showing it was a heavily contested fortress city over thousands of years. At this point, alliances formed on an ethical basis and the presentation of life will strengthen the ongoing paving for our arrival and will guarantee greater security for our allies, who are preparing the microphones for the announcement that soon, within months and 4 palms, will announce our presence. Eventually, the non-federated groups trapped in your world continue trying to open Stargate's portals through explosions in the vain attempt to leave this world without being seen as captured by our forces, besides trying to continue jumping timelines in search of one that better harmonizes with their nefarious plans. It goes without saying that this is off the table because you, our allies, thanks to your daily efforts to remain in the light, have funneled all timelines into a single one converged objectively towards your ascension. Therefore, nothing can change the destiny of your planet except towards this elevated end. Those who wish to maintain power in your world have already set off the alarms because they know that the announcements about us are not far off and that the peoples of the earth will finally reconnect with their true cosmic nature. The layers still present of chaos and fear and hatred and everything that does not align with the divine decrees we bring to be established in your world are being completely dissolved because the men and women of our fleets are determinedly tasked with dissolving these layers through forces filtered from the galactic center that are preparing for more powerful luminous irrigations in linear short time. The non-federated are still agitating, aware of this planetary necessity, and believe that they are safe in their bunkers, while our infiltrated allies operate within their bases, dismantling computations, commands, and creating even larger contact networks when, in the end, the final result will be only frustration for those who thought they could escape the cosmic law which manages everything in the entire universe. This work will also trigger a mass exodus among many non-federated cornered within the sewer networks below your urban surfaces and in reptile cave bases. They will come out, and many surface humans will see them in sight. Please maintain the maximum distance, raising your frequencies, the positive forces of the Federation, and tuning in to assistance. Your vibration will immediately rise, and they are toxic to this. And it is also important to invoke the presence of our goddess. Your planet is now in a moment of slight contraction and will soon also enter expansion, resulting in necessary physical reorganizations for the continuation within the original plan of this transition. As all this advances, we have mapped the main non-federated leaders still on the planet, and through our intelligence, we are preparing their downfall among the peoples of Earth. When they fall, or when they will fall by themselves, without us having to exert much force. Although some of them have already contacted us seeking agreements for their surrender, others still fear reprisals from the Earth's population, believing there is nothing more to do but to continue with their nefarious plans. Since they believe they are already lost enough not to have a chance to start over, they forget that the love of Source is infinite. Still, understanding and awareness of the need to repair serious violations of life in the galaxy is necessary, and they must move in that direction, otherwise they will face their own self-destruction. Envoys from the Federation to the surface of this beautiful planet have lovingly dedicated themselves for a long time, preparing you for this moment, and now those who awaken will assist those who are still asleep in the unconscious of their true origin, and all together will form a great network that will reach beyond physical space. We repeat, as we have so often emphasized, do not be afraid of what is shown to you, nor fear the end of your world. There is a decree, and we honor it, and are tasked with protecting the sovereignty of this planet and its inhabitants as a whole. There is no chance of this being different. You're in a year where the masters have been announced to you and their returns scheduled, and you are preparing for 2027, when new patterns will already be established in your timeline, and the tremors of your soul will continue to indicate the dawn of immediate contacts. The need to detach from beliefs and patterns not consistent with the conduct of the Federation is evident. It is important to internally assess how important moral advancement is for the future disciplines that will be delivered to you based on commitments that are so important and serious to this stage of your life on Earth. You are now entering a threshold between the old and the new, and choices will inevitably be made for progress or for delay or staying in the old dynamics. Our federated members are present more than ever, interacting in your daily lives and inspiring you to its higher consciousness. Every day, more portals open and invite you to new edifying and moral horizons of your galactic soul. The commitment you have taken on goes far beyond Earth itself. It is with the entire galaxy and beyond. And the moment arrives when all this will be revealed to you, so that you no longer have doubts about the importance of this very special phase. The old world is crumbling, and everything you learned is crumbling. We know it will be difficult for some to let go of the customs that have been anchors for centuries. But the old must be left behind so that the new, which is already dawning, can anchor itself on new pillars based on the ethical code and truth of the galaxy, which we have come to represent and to call you to the truth. Thank you for listening, and peace be your journey.